Welcome to day 3 of our 3-day free training on AI for business and professional growth. So here we are, ready to do what we know to do best. I believe you're ready. Yeah, so let's join. We are live. Today we are going to go into content. We are going into content. Okay? I'm waiting for you guys. We are looking at how to create content that converts. Okay. All right. Gradually, we are coming. Welcome to Chukwokafo. Fulu, welcome. Yeah, I'm happy to be here with you. Let's make today happen. Monday, welcome from Mina. So let's congregate. I don't want us to waste so much time before we start because some people that are going to watch the replay will now be waiting until we say all this, whatever. I don't like that. I like straight to the point and we are moving. But you know our people now, to come on will be an issue. So day 1, we talked about AI itself. What is AI? The different types of AI. We talked about ChatGPT. Then we went into prompt engineering. With prompt engineering, we were able to talk about how we can give instructions or ask questions such that ChatGPT or AI in general will give us good response. Okay? So if you get your prompting right, you have done 50% of the work that is expected as a user. Okay? So then we went further to talk about setting our goals. Now, this is the beginning of 2025. In fact, today is 4th of January, meaning the year is just 4 days old. Now, many people do not have plans for the year. They just wish or hope that the year will be a good one. But we don't want to be like those people. Some people already set their goals and designed their 2025 since November last year. Now, the best time, they say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. Now that we are here, whether you have a plan, you don't have a plan, or whatever, we decided to say, let's set a goal. And we're able to do that on day 1. And all of you are able to see how you can come from vision to goal and even to implementation. Day 2, we went into generating business ideas. So you are in 2025, you want to make the best of 2025. How about the plans? What are you going to do, especially with your financial goals? How do you gain what you want to get in your finance. So we decided to see how to generate business ideas and, of course, implement. We looked at 15 different ways in which we can get that done, and we went further to use ChatGPT to come up with different ideas from these different methods, and went further to implement. And ChatGPT gave us phase 1, 2, 3, up to phase 6 or 7 that we can use to implement the ideas. Today, we are looking at content. And when I was teaching on day 1, I said most people use ChatGPT for content only. Now, ChatGPT can do a whole lot more. I'm sure you have seen it. Setting goals, generating business ideas, data analytics, and so on and so on. So many that it can do for us. Today, so we want to go into content. And we're going to look at to create powerful AI-driven content that engages and converts. Okay? So maybe we'll just wait a little for more people to join us. I expected that by now we should be 50, 60, 70, or almost everybody should be here, because at least this is the one that most of us have business with. We write on Facebook, we write on Twitter, we do tweets, even videos, YouTube. This can help things. It's part of the things in my main class, so I brought it here so that you can learn it, okay? So, those who are here, I can see Sokomba, welcome. Ifeoma is here from the Gambia, welcome. We have Madam Riskat is also here. We have one Facebook user. Okay, do not allow, what's it called? You do not join through StreamYard, so we don't know your name. Maybe when I go on Facebook, I'll see that. Okay, Mr. Terry is also here. I'm happy to have you on board. So after a minute or so, I will go straight into our class. Let me open Facebook. Sorry, I said Facebook. Let me open YouTube myself so that I will see what is happening while I am. Sorry, I said Facebook. Let me open YouTube myself so that I will see. Okay. All right. So, which one will I use now? Let me see. Okay, I want us to use this. So I'll do my presentation. Share screen. We'll choose which one? ChatGPT. All right. Okay. Okay. Why is the top of our... Why is it not showing?
No.
I'm talking to you. All right. Wait, hold on 1 second. I don't know. What is it showing us? Okay. So if you can hear me and you are ready, let me know. Say it in the comments. If you can see me, you can see the screen, and you are ready. Say it in the comments. so that we start in earnest. Today, class 2 may not be as long because we are only going to dwell on content. Okay? Well, let's see how far we can go. Yeah. I'm ready and I can see you good. Uche Friday. Yes, we are ready. All right. So let's fire on. Okay. So today, what we want to do is create content. Now, on day one, we talked about how ChatGPT can create content or do a task for you. However, you have to prompt it properly so that it can give you the right response. Many times we give task to ChatGPT and what it brings out is just flat. There was a time that I was following, okay, there was time that I was observing something. There's a lady, I think there was a session she attended or something. She knew how to use ChatGPT. Every comment she sees on Facebook, she replies with ChatGPT. And now, everything she writes is flat. She will just copy the comment and paste it and get a response and copy from ChatGPT and paste it on Facebook. If you write with ChatGPT from 100 miles, I can tell you that this is AI generated. But if you can do very good prompting and edit it a little, ChatGPT response will be undetectable. It will sound like human. And that's why the prompt engineering came. And remember, we talked extensively about prompt engineering. And we said when you are writing a prompt, you want to write a prompt that really aligns to the message that you want it to be. So it is not what you say. It is what you expect of it. So looking at what you expect of it, you want to give it the task and properly. Now, there's something I noticed many times we speak our language in English. We think we are speaking English. No, we speak our language in English and think we are speaking English. We are not speaking English. So first, you have to speak proper English. That's one. Then secondly, you need to give concise and clear instructions. In addition to that, then you follow those components of a proper prompt. So we are looking at the task, which is actually what you want. That is what you want it to do for you. Then you look at role. I discuss role, gives is the expertise so that when ChatGPT is going to give you information, it will go to that, it will take up that capacity upon itself. If you say act as a doctor, it will speak as a doctor. If you say act as a lawyer, it will speak as a lawyer. If you say act as a pastor, it will speak as a pastor. Now, when you want to talk about sermon, maybe the story, the birth of Christ, and significance of the birth of Christ, and you say a doctor should talk about it. A doctor will talk about it in his own perspective. But let's say we bring a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, a pastor, an accountant, a journalist, everybody, who among them has the best capacity or the wherewithal to give you that response that you desire, to give you that story that you want? Of course, the pastor. So anytime you want something, look at who is the person in the rightful place to give you. You will now divert to that person and put the person as a role. Now, ChatGPT will take up the cap of that person and act as if he's the one. So every knowledge that is going to assess to give you this information will be expert or professional knowledge. So that is the place of role. Then we talk about context. Now, the reason why you are writing an article, a post, or whatever you are writing differs from the reason for which I am writing mine. If 10 of us were asked to write a post, we have several different reasons why we are writing. And each of us have our own different background. So because we differ, we cannot just give a task and say, write this article. We give those background to make it purposeful, so that it does not just come and just write something flat. It writes in context to the background which you have created for it. Every time I do things, you see me, I write the background. that background essentially helps ChatGPT to give you something that is well targeted. That's where the engagement can come. If I'm writing something that is useful to women, I want ChatGPT to know that this message is to women. Now, it will write it in such a way that it will align to the need of women. You see why the context and the background is there. If I'm writing for a particular purpose, I will tell ChatGPT I'm writing because of this purpose. Because of that purpose, it will align it in such a way that it will be more engaging and it will convert. Because now, if I'm writing to a Muslim and I write it in such a way that a Muslim aligns, it aligns with the Muslim's belief, understanding, and knowledge, I can get that Muslim to take an action. If I'm writing to children and it aligns to a way that children understand, I can get those children to take an action. If I'm writing to a Christian, a student, a lawyer, I'm writing to a housewife, I'm writing to anybody, if I put the right context, I'll be able to get that response from the person. So I'm trying to go over it so that you have an understanding when you're writing posts, because most of the things you are going to do with ChatGPT or AI in general is post, because content marketing forms the basis of one of the marketing that works. Okay? Now, we also talked about scope, which I did not discuss that day, but let me just add to it. Scope is how deep do you want it to go? How much information do you want it to go and bring? Do you want peripheral information? Do you want deep information? Do you want hidden information? All those kind of things together form the scope. Then we have format, which I did not also discuss on day one. What is format? Format is talking about how should the result be presented. Do you want it in bullet form? Do you want it in paragraph? Do you want it as a prose? Even if you want it as a paragraph, what type of paragraph? You want a mix? Do you want headers and stuff like that? Then we'll talk about tone. Do you want it to write it in a friendly tone, in a authoritative tone, professional tone, humor, story, and the rest? Now, all these things I'm telling you, for roles, we have several roles. For format, we have several formats. For scope, we have different nature of tone, right? Is that what I'm saying? For tone, okay, not as was format. For tone, we have several different types of tone. Now, until you understand those several different types of tone, sometimes your writing will be in one category, and we don't want it to be like that, okay? But that notwithstanding, whatever we're going to learn tonight will help us, even though I'm able to go into all those deep, okay? I'm trying to be careful not to go too deep, because there won't be opportunity for me to clarify some of those things. So I want to go at a level that you can use it and get the result you desire. Okay? Then we talked about rule. Now, there are things that are done that are supposed to follow a particular format. When we're talking about goals, on day one, we talked about SMART framework, SMART. That is a rule. So you can tell ChatGPT to write in accordance to a particular rule, and the information will come out. Now, if he writes it without that format, what is going to give will be a little different. But when he uses that rule or that format or that framework, what it will come out will be different. Then we also talked about, what's the last one we talked about? Constraints. Constraints could be number of characters, number of words, number of paragraphs, number of bullet points, and so on and so forth. So when you bring all those things together, you can now create a powerful post that align with the purpose for which you are creating it and the audience whom you are writing to. So this background, I'm sure it has brought clarity to us, right? Good. So now let's go into the practical. Now let me tell you something. I'm doing my best, the best I could, to ensure that I teach you the much I can. But of course, every time there's something to learn. So I want to just tell you in advance that by February, I'm going to have a 30-day AI Mastery Academy. where we are going to look at how to use hold on one second. How to use ChatGPT for our business in several different capacities. Okay, it's going to go deep. Some of the things we're doing here, we're going to teach you there, and we're also going to do a lot more. Okay, so the purpose of that is to build our business using AI, a profitable business using AI. I just want to share about that before we go into what's it called? I'll be sharing it for us in the group, actually. So let me share the screen so that you can just see it. All right, I think it's sharing now. Okay. So the purpose is to build a highly profitable business using AI. I'm sharing this in future, not the one we are starting next week. I'm going to talk about that one starting next week later. But I just want to give us a hint about this so that you see what is in that particular program. There's no way, for those of you who think that those of us who do free classes don't teach everything, there is no way I can teach this course for free. That's one. Even if I desire to teach it for free, I cannot teach it for 3 days. Okay? So for those of you who usually think that they are bringing us in, I mean, none of you could tell that about my classes anyway. All right. So leveraging the power of AI to simplify your business, boost productivity, and skyrocket your profit, whether you have technical skills or not, whether you know how to code or not. Okay? So I just want to share some of the things that you will learn. There are 4 main objectives. Number 1 objective is learn step by step how to leverage AI to build a smarter, faster, and more efficient business that runs like a well-oiled machine. The second one is to discover how to simplify your operations. We have seen that in action when we started. Even today, we are going to see simplifying content creation. So to streamline our processes and even boost our productivity, we're also going to see how we're boosting our productivity using AI on content, leading to maximum profit while cutting out unnecessary costs. With this one now, you know, you don't need to employ a social media manager again. Then, learn how to automate tedious tasks. Now, I cannot teach automation in this class because it requires you using some tools and everything, setting everything. But imagine that you go to a website and you are chatting with that website and you are getting all the answers you want. That's automation. So we are going to teach it in that class. Then we're also going to talk about how to run a functional AI-driven business. Okay? That not only survives but thrives in today's competitive world. The way things are today, if you don't know AI, you'll be left behind. A time will come that without, okay, see today, most of the businesses that get the best of results are internet business on internet. Compare what businesses make on the internet versus what they make outside the internet. The internet is more. We are going to get to that stage where it's going to be for AI. So we're also going to teach that. And like I always do in all my classes, I focus on the result, not just the tools. I focus on the result. And of course, for those of you who know, I am called the result coach. I am the result coach. Why? Because I'm always focused on giving you results, and that's what I want to do in this class. So there are a lot you are going to learn. These are testimonials of people that have attended my classes before. So we are going to, there are about 7 modules. How to unlock AI secrets, how to master AI tools, how to command like a pro. I taught you part of this one earlier when I taught you prompting. But there are several different ways of prompting. I'm going to teach it in this class. You see, there are a lot that you can learn. See, content and social media mastery. Here we are going to, in this class, I'm going to teach this content marketing I'm teaching you now. I'm going to take it advanced level. In addition, I'm going to teach you how to make video using AI. I'm going to teach you how to get images using AI. I'm going to teach you how to create your own podcast. I'm going to create how to create a YouTube channel with AI. You're not showing your face. You're not doing anything. AI will create videos for you and you load it on your YouTube channel. We did something little like that before Christmas where we did a video where we were talking, right? You can do a lot more. There's so much you can do. Now, writing sales copy. Writing sales copy, we're going to learn that. Podcast, like I mentioned earlier. Then sales and marketing, of course. You are here to, whatever you create, you want to sell it. So sales funnel, all those things that you need to do, we're going to talk about it here. Even writing proposals. Now, some of you already know something about me. I have won grants. I won Tony Limelu last year. The 2023, not last year, we were paid last year, but 2023 edition. I won $5,000. Earlier before then, I've won 10 million naira from UWin. I've won 5.5 million naira. I've won 3.89 million naira like that. How did I win them? By writing a winning proposal. I'm going to teach it in that class. How to use AI to shorten the journey. All those ones I won, I use my brain. Imagine my brain plus AI. Actually to go. So I'm sharing all these things with you so that you will see and plan towards it. It's not expensive actually. I'm going to share it with you later. Okay? It's not expensive. Prepare for it. By 1st February, you can join this class. You see, there are 56 things you are going to learn. Different skills, 56. So imagine that you come to that academy and you learn all these 56 things. Your business can never be compared to another business. Can I assure you? Your business can never be compared to another business. So I want to employ you, make sure you prepare for it, right? Make sure you prepare for it. Okay? Now we are going to have a project. Project, yes. You are going to have a project. You are going to create what is called AI Power Business Accelerator Master Plan, your own, for your business. You are going to create a master plan for your business. This is different from what we are doing next week, where we are designing 2025. This one, everything you learn, you create business plan, financial plan, growth strategy, marketing plan, investment opportunities, and everything, success metrics. We are going to put all those things together and have a document. That document will be the life wire of your business. And now, you see this knowledge, it's not just a knowledge that you're going to use here. You can also use it for somebody else. Imagine that you learn how to make business plan. You can go and write business for people. Imagine how to write application for grants. You can help people do it. Imagine how to create videos. You can help people do it. So you're not just getting money for your business. You're going to get money for other things. So I said, let me just share this with you. I'm going to share the link when it's ready for us to start registering. But for now, put it at the back of her. Go and prepare. You see, I've given you enough notice. Yoruba say, Ogun asotele king paro. Right? So, I've told you. Don't now say, I wasn't aware. Okay, so let's go back to our content. Sorry, guys. I have to do that so that I'll show you what we have to offer, right? So I'll stop this screen sharing and share where we are going to do our work. Okay, I'm back. So can you see the ChatGPT now? Let me know. Can you see the ChatGPT? If you can see ChatGPT, let me know so that we can continue from there. I can see it on my own system, on my phone. Okay? If you can see, let me know. Okay, yes, you can see it. Okay, let's go. So come back. Can you now see my screen? Because you're the only one that says not seeing my screen. Okay? So now let's run. Content that engages and converts. Okay? All right, so let's go on. So we want to create content, powerful content that we can use every day. So we'll start with ChatGPT to tell us what can you do for us, okay? When I'm teaching content, I start from there so that you see the capacity of what we can get. So I'll ask ChatGPT, what kinds of content can you create? Okay? What kind of content can you create? We are asking ChatGPT what it can help us with. Okay? So let it use its own mouth to tell us what it can help us do. So it has started coughing. Okay. So let's go through it. Sorry, let me do some adjustment. I keep turning to look for something. Let me change this theme. Okay. It's difficult for me to see the sidebar with this. Okay. So this is what it told us. It can help us with business and strategy content. What are business and strategy content? The workbook and guides that you are going to use. These are interactive of informational documents for workshops, challenges, or courses. For example, this is my 3-day challenge. If I wanted to create a workbook, ChatGPT can help me create it. Okay? Framework. It can help me create a proprietary framework, my own special design framework. Now, let me tell you something so that it doesn't look like ChatGPT is taking over your brain. You are also going to supply some of the information that it is going to use. Okay, you're going to supply some information you are going to use. So it's not just enough to say, do this for me. It will just do anything for you. Remember, you say you have to give context and background and purpose of what you are doing it. Good. Then it can also create business plan. I mentioned it earlier. Business plan is a business content. It can also create marketing content. It can also create sales funnel. You see all those things I said we are going to teach in that class. ChatGPT says it can do it for us. And part of marketing content is social media posts, ad, email marketing, and full marketing strategy. It can design it for us. It can design detailed and summary business plan tailored to specific industries. So you see all these things, ChatGPT can help us create it. What else can it create? It can create educational and training content, online courses, video scripts, presentation slides. ChatGPT can create presentation slides, but there are other ones that are better than ChatGPT from my experience. I'm going to teach it in this thing. There was a time, for those of you who are in my ebook class, I wanted to teach creating ebook as a business. I created about almost 200, right? Yeah, almost 200 slides. Almost 200 slides. I didn't sit down to begin to change this and change that. I gave it to AI, and AI created all the slides for me. Guess what? For free. Okay? What am I driving at? ChatGPT says it can also do it for you. Okay? Then it can also create instructional step-by-step tutorials or lessons. It can create articles and blog posts, both long form and short form. There was a time I wanted to do a series. I got to ChatGPT, give me this, pap. It gave me short form, it gave me long form. I had about 234 articles. I've never used them. Okay? What else can it do for us again? Poetry. We saw this one day voice today now on the day one when we were writing poem for Nigeria. Okay? So you can write poems, you can write stories. So remember the YouTube faceless channel I talked about? You can write stories, different kind of story, biography, documentary, folklore, and so forth. You can write it and create what's it called? Content using ChatGPT. Script. We are going to see script writing today. If you want to do video, you want to do podcast, even stage performance. Those of you who read drama, I'm sure you know it takes what's it called? Effort. It takes a lot of effort to create drama. ChatGPT can do it for you very, very easily. Now, what other one can it create again? technical and analytical content. Okay, is it that you guys prefer the... Let me change it. Is this better? Samuel, you're complaining about it's being faint. Is this better? I'm trying to be careful not to increase it too much. Okay? Okay, I've increased it. But the challenge we are going to have is it may not continue like this. Okay? At least this is better, right? Well, you have to manage it too. I can't give you bigger than this screen. I've done something bigger. Maybe this is better. Okay? So you see the problem we have with this one? It's not moving as expected. So please, let me not stress myself. Let me see. Just hold on 1 second. Let me see if you can do something. Let me collapse this one and see. Let's manage it like that, please. And let's continue, please. Okay. So you can write technical and analytical content. So surveys and questionnaires, we use that when we were working yesterday, when we were doing, we talk about reports and proposals. We can also use to write case studies. Then we can also use it to create chatbot scripts. Remember, we talk about chatbots. We can use to create chatbot scripts. We can use to create AI enhanced content like AI recommendation when you are using the tools that are working on ChatGPT on AI tool. You can even create any kind of customized content that you want. If you have unique ideas or needs, ChatGPT can craft content specifically designed to them. Okay, so these are the things that ChatGPT can do. And today we are going to look at how to write some of this content for our respective market. So for today, if you're in group, share your what's it called, business, so that I can choose one. So somebody is asking, can I use ChatGPT to write a business content for medical equipment my farm sells? I mean a market content for the product I will submit to firms. Is proposal the right word for it? Yes, you can. Anything that needed to be written can be written by ChatGPT. Anything at all, for that matter. Anything at all. In the academy, I'm going to teach proposal writing, business writing, contest. No, not contest. Contest notes. That's what they call it. Concept notes. I'm going to teach how to write all those things. You use them for business. You use them to negotiate. You use them to make proposals and stuff like that. We're also going to talk about negotiation. We're going to talk. What we are going to do in that class is over plenty. Okay? All right. So back to what we're doing. Sorry, let me change something. Okay. All right, the businesses are coming, okay? So I have fish farming, I have medical equipment, travel and tours, web development for youth, consultancy in accounting and taxation, public relations consultancy. Don't worry, I'll pick them one by one and let's work on it. So let me tell ChatGPT what we are going to do now. I want to write several articles, several contents on several different niches. Can you help me with those? I also want them to be unique. Can you help? I'm just trying to start a conversation with ChatGPT on this matter. Okay. So I've asked if ChatGPT can help me with content. So you see, he's telling me, sorry, what I know ask can I they talk, but no problem, it's good. Okay. So see what he told me. I'm just asking a simple question. No? Absolutely, I can help you create unique high quality content across multiple niches. Here's how we approach it. You see, remember I said ChatGPT is your friend who is very knowledgeable. So I'm talking to my friend now and he's giving me a response on how he wants to work with me. I just asked, can you help me? And he said, yes, this is how we are going to work. He says, define the niches. If you already have them, education, accounting, air conscious, marriage counseling, all. We can start creating content tailored to each. If not, I can help you identify potential niches based on your expertise. Plan content for each niche, content pillars, content format, content calendar. We can get ChatGPT to do this for us. What is content pillar? Core topics that your audience will find valuable. Remember, we are looking for content that engages and converts. What are the core content? We're going to use this idea. So you see how helpful ChatGPT is. Content format, blog post, social post, and the rest. Content calendar is scheduled to keep your output organized and consistent. Remember I mentioned earlier that I had 234 articles written for me by ChatGPT. It was as a result of my content calendar. Then I can also ensure uniqueness, research each topic thoroughly to generate original ideas. Craft your content in your voice. Craft your content in your voice. Not somebody else's voice. Not a flat voice. Not just anything. In your voice. In the academy, I'm going to teach you how to create a voice that you have. How to create a voice that you want. How to take somebody else's voice and use it for yourself and become your own voice. Now, you know, sometimes there are people that will read the articles and will like the way they write the articles. Now, because we like the way they write the articles, we wish in the depth of our mind we want to be writing like them, because we see that when they write, it aligns with what happens. With ChatGPT, you can create that. So I have a way I talk. I have a way I write. Now, somebody else, like Choma, has a way she talks, has a way she writes. Elon Musk has a way he talks, has a way he writes. Several different people have the way they talk, the way they write. Now, if I want to leave my own, I feel my own is not good enough, or I don't want to use my own voice, and I want to use somebody's voice, I can use that person, bring it into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will create for me. And every time I ask ChatGPT to write, it will write in the voice of that person. I'm sure many of you would like to do that. We're not able to do that in today's class because it's a little complex. We're going to take different steps to get that done. But it is possible. We're going to teach it in the academy. Okay? So you can write in your own voice and somebody's voice. Today, we're going to write in our own voice. All right. Then you can craft, you can add creativity, you can add emotion, storytelling to it, and so on. So you see, these are the things that ChatGPT says it can help us to do. It can even customize it based on the goals. And of course, these are some examples that it's trying to give us. So you see, ChatGPT is telling us that it is ready, whatever we want to do. Okay? So our first attempt will be for the fish farming business. Okay? So fish farming business. And what are we going to start with? So let's go back to what he said he can help us with. We'll use that as a guide. I prefer the dark, but since you guys say you cannot read it, let me go. I'll be struggling with turning one side, turning the other side. So I'm not going to do a business content. I will do marketing content, part of it, social media posts and ads, educational content. So I'm going to start from here. Okay, good. These are the ones I'm going to do. This number 3 and number 4. So articles and blogs and events. So I'm going to start with what? With articles. Okay? So fish farming business. We are going to start with fish farming business. Now, what do you want to achieve? You see, what we are doing with content when it comes to business is called content marketing. What content marketing means, using content to sell or using content to get people to attract people to come and buy. Using content to attract people to come and buy. So if as a business, you need to create content that will align with the people on what they want to hear, their problems, how your own solution aligns with the problem that they have. That's how you do content marketing. Okay? Now, all we're talking about now is actually content marketing. We're not just writing content because we want to write content. We're writing content because we want to use it to market. We want to use it to elicit some reactions. We want to write something that people will align with and come to us and come and do business with us. So as a fish farming business, you want to attract people to you. Now, so when you write article can be on LinkedIn, it can be on Facebook, it can be on newspaper or anywhere. Now, let's assume that you are writing an article. This article you are writing is for a magazine and is for we have business owners, restaurants, and everything there. And while you are writing there, you want to bring their attention to the fact that you have a fish farm that produces very good fishes. Okay? So that's your purpose. Because everything has to be purposeful. I talked about background. So now let's start. I run a fish farming business where we grow different types of fishes, especially catfish and tilapia. Is that how they spell it? No. Let me check. Tilapia. Aha, that is the right way. It's tilapia, not tilapia. Tilapia. Okay. I was said especially catfish and tilapia. I want to write an article for publication in a foodie magazine. The magazine, so you see, I'm giving context now. Features, okay. No. The magazine is read by those who enjoy good meals, and also by owners of restaurants and eateries. Okay, so you see, I'm giving it the right context plus hoteliers. Okay, caterers also patronize this magazine. So do you see it now? Now, I want to position myself as a trusted, I want to put me as a trusted fish producer who can meet their quality and quantity needs at every time. So you see the background now. I've told it what I do. I've told it the kind of fishes I have. I've told it what I want to do. That is the task. I want to write article. I've told it where, who are the people, the kind of magazine, who are the people that read the magazine. Then I told you what I want to achieve with that article. So you're not just going to put anything and just allow it that way. You want to You want to give information so that when it's returning response to you, to the people. Okay? Now I've told you what I want. Okay? Say, now I can just say, write an article for me. But I want to go beyond that. You see, I can just write an article for me, and you go ahead using his own understanding and write an article. Okay? But I will just tell, instead of that, I will say, give me powerful topics that aligns with this magazine and the readers. So do you see now? It's not just a matter of asking it to write article. First, let's see the topic, then I can choose something that I can use. There are some ways I get ChatGPT to write something that when you see it, there's nothing that will stop you from reading it. I mean, most of you read all the things I write. Almost all of them are written by ChatGPT. But you hardly will you see that it's flat. I address things and I modify it, of course. But if you look at it, hardly can you say that what I wrote is flat, because I give it the rightful prompts and give it this information that will give me what I desire it to give me. So let's see, what has it given us? So see, it has given me 10 compelling article topics tailored for a foodie magazine and its audience of food enthusiasts, restaurant owners, caterers, and hoteliers. See, from pond to plate, how our farm delivers fresh, high-quality fish every time. Why chefs and caterers choose our catfish for their signature dishes. The secret to a perfect sea food, premium food delivered fresh. Inside our farm, the sustainable practices behind our premium fish, tilapia versus catfish, choosing the perfect fish for your menu. How hoteliers can elevate their menus with our farm fresh fish. Seasonal favorites, fresh fish recipes for every occasion. From farm to fork, ensuring freshness and flavor in every delivery. Why our fish is the choice of top restaurants and caterers. The culinary benefits of farm fresh fish, taste, texture, and vitality. So do you see, it has given me different topics. It's left for me to choose the one that aligns with me. And if all the topics are good enough, I can write all those articles and publish them one after the other in the magazine I want to publish them on. Talk about what I need to emphasize. Highlight your farm's this, showcase your fish enhancing culinary creation, discuss the importance of quality fish for exceptional recipes, appeal to echo. So you see all those things. Now, let us choose one. I'm looking for, okay, this last one. The culinary benefits of farm fresh fish, taste and texture versatility. So he said, focus on the superior quality of your fish and it appeals to chef. Now, as a person, I don't like that it keeps bringing my business into it. I want it to write, then now move people to me. So that from the beginning, people will read the article and enjoy the article. Now, okay, let me share something that you understand. So that when you are writing an article, it will be at the back of your mind. When you write article, you that wrote the article, you become an authority. You become an expert. Your article gives you that status of becoming an expert. So you don't just want to write article as if you are selling. Because the way he's talking about it now, he's talking as if he wants to sell. So first and foremost, before you use ChatGPT, you need to know what you want. You don't just want to be from the beginning of the article, people begin to say that you are selling to them. No, you want to come subtly from the back and give them the value, let them see the value, Then you now connect it with your business, and they say, for this person who wrote this beautiful article, this person must also be very good. That's what article does, or post do to you, or content marketing does for you. Okay? It's not a matter of selling, selling, selling. It's called marketing, not sell, not content selling. It's called marketing. Marketing is supposed to attract people to you, but you don't have to keep emphasizing me in the article. Okay, so I've chosen this topic. I'll paste it here. So I'll now tell it, I want you to write now I'm bringing those rules, 500 words. You see, I've given it constraint. Don't go beyond that. 500 words article on this topic. That's, I could just click this one and to go ahead and write it. But I don't want, I'm trying to fine tune it. Why am I going through this extent? Because I know how ChatGPT reacts. Okay, let me just go ahead so that you see what I'm saying. Sometimes you need to experience it for you to understand what we're talking about. So he's still writing it. So look at it. The culinary benefit of farm fresh fish: taste, texture, versatility. Anybody can see this topic and like it. When it comes to creating unforgettable meal, the quality of ingredient is paramount. Among the many ingredients that elevates a dish, fresh fish holds a unique place. The difference between ordinary fish and farm fresh fish is like day and night, a difference that chefs, caterers, and food enthusiasts recognize and value. Now, see what I said I don't like. At our fish farm, where we specialize in premium catfish and tilapia fish, we focus on delivering fish and... No, I don't want this. It has spoiled the article. If I'm reading an article and I begin to see this, what it will come to my mind is this man wants to sell to us. I will miss the benefit of this article because of that. And I don't want that in our article. So you see, I wanted you to see it so that when I correct it, you get to understand it. So you see, he's talking about the taste. He's talking about the texture. All the everything there. Okay? Now, at this end, I would prefer that he talk about my business at this end, not at the beginning. Okay? So, at our farm, we take pride in producing fish that concerning meet the highest, this. You understand? Okay. Now, let's go back. So, I want to correct it now. I want you to only mention my business at the last paragraph of the article. I don't want the article to appear salesy. Salesy means making you look as if you want to sell. Okay? I want to give value and show my authority. So you see, I'm correcting ChatGPT on what I want it to create for me and show my authority as not just a grower, but one who understands food as a whole. So you see, I've tried to tell it what I want. Now, from the very beginning, if I put this information, that mistake, it won't do it. So I'm imploring you, when you want to ask ChatGPT to write an article to you, don't just say, write an article for me. Put this background into it so that whatever will come out of it will be well articulated, achieve the goal, and at the same time help to sell you as the author. All right. So let's see what is going to give us. So you see, that's beginning, that paragraph that was here It has removed it. Okay? And now it went ahead to write. It was now at the end where passion meets expertise. Let me see what he wrote before then. I don't know, my it's not responding to my tab. So let's see. So he wrote everything, and towards the end, behind every exceptional ingredient is a story of care, knowledge, and dedication. At our farm now, if I had given ChatGPT the name of my farm, it will have included it here. It will not say at our farm, it will say at that particular farm. We don't just grow fish, we cultivate an appreciation for the art of food itself. By combining sustainable practices with an understanding of culinary excellence, we provide catfish, tilapia that meet the highest standard for taste, perfect for those who demand the best in every fish. So at this end, after a person has read all those good things and he comes back and you say, who wrote this? This person has a fish farm. This is how they keep their fishes. This is what they do for their fishes. If I need fish, I think I need to go to this person. So does it make any sense to us? That is how to use content to sell, to market. You share information. Now, we talk about tone, right? We talk about tone. When we are talking on day one, we talked about using humor. Here, we don't want to use humor. We want to use storytelling, okay? So I can say, rewrite. Now, there are several tones, up to 30-something tones that you can use, but we're just using one. Rewrite this article using storytelling formats. Now, for the storytelling format, there are ways to get it done, but they just do it this way. I want to be careful not to take it too deep, one. Then secondly, not to take too much time that we're not able to get the other ones. So I said, write it in storytelling format. Okay? So let's see what it's going to give us. So see how it came. Chef Adana stood in a bustling kitchen preparing for an exclusive dinner event. As a caterer renowned for her ability to craft unforgettable dining experiences, every ingredient she used had to be perfect. Tonight, the centerpiece of her menu was a dish that never failed to impress: pan-seared tilapia, served with sexy citrus sauce and a side of grains. But this wasn't just any tilapia. Chitadama was meticulous about sourcing her ingredients. So this is storytelling, right? Now, but what he did is he used a story to convey the message. Okay? I can get you to write it in a different manner. I don't mean that you should write a story. I mean, infuse some story telling elements in the article. So do you see? I'm correcting it because what it gave me is not exactly what I want. So do you see how it came now? The approach of this one is a little different. So see where it started from. Imagine walking into a bustling kitchen just as a chef begins their prep for the day. The clatter of pans, the sizzle of hot oil, and aroma of fresh herbs fill the air. At the center of it lies the hero of many memorable dish, fresh fish. Whether it's catfish for a hearty stew or tilapia for a light flaky fillet, the quality of this ingredient can make or break a culinary masterpiece. So do you see the angle it came from? Now, this goes to show that depending on how you give the instruction, depending on how you give the instruction, it will determine what it gives you in return. So you need to know exactly what you want it to write for you. Exactly what you want it to write for you. I do this, there's a way I refine and reiterate for it to give me what I want. Now, over time, I've developed the skill that when I'm writing a particular article or whatever I want to write, I get ChatGPT to write for me in such a way that it gives me at first blow. Okay? Do I still make mistake of not giving the right instruction? Of course, I'm human. From time to time, I may not get it right, especially if I'm writing in a new area. Okay? So we have seen an article. Now let's go to writing a blog post. You see, I'm changing ChatGPT to know what I want to do next. Now let me look at medical equipment. Okay. This is for a blog on medical equipment. Our target audience are hospital owners and healthcare professionals. We stock high quality equipment that are in high demand. Okay, so I've given you the background. Okay, so I want you to write a blog post for me. Okay, now I can say write I can say 500 words blog posts. Okay, discussing what to look out for when ordering a new equipment. So do you see, I've not given a topic, but I've told him what I wanted to write about. A blog post discussing what to look out for when ordering a new equipment. Okay, so let's see what ChatGPT will come up with. So see what he gave us. What to look out for when ordering new medical equipment. Investing in new medical equipment is a critical decision for hospital owners and healthcare professionals. These tools are not just assets, they directly impact patient care, operational efficiency, and the reputation of your facility. With high quality equipment, often representing a significant financial outlay, making the right choice is paramount. Here is what to consider when ordering new equipment. So you see, he wrote all this stuff. Before placing an order, the first one, understand your needs and priority. The next one is evaluate quality and reliability. The next one is consider total cost of ownership. Ensure, you see, he gave us all this. Remember, we said within 500 words. Well, see what he did. At the end of this article, at your company name, we pride ourselves in providing high quality deals. Now the advert came at the end of the article. The beginning was helpful, but the end, now you advertised. That is how a good article should be. Okay? Sometimes you may not even put this last one. It's your sign out or your signature where you are going to write it. And so is the MD or the business development manager for this equipment who deal in this. When they read that part, they will see. Okay? And if it's the blog that your company hosts, of course, they know that this is what you do. Now, but there's something about this that I don't like. See the title. What to look out for when ordering new equipment. I don't like the title. It doesn't look powerful. I can say, I don't like the title. It is not compelling enough to get people to read the blog post. Give me 5 versions of more compelling titles. Okay? So you see, it's giving me all other titles. So do you get it? Seven essential factors to consider before ordering new medical for your facility. How to choose the right medical equipment for your hospital. The ultimate checklist for ordering high-quality medical equipment. Don't make these mistakes. What to look for when purchasing new equipment. Maximize efficiency and care. What to consider when investing in new medical equipment. Now, how was I able to know that the first title he gave us was not compelling enough? One, I already know the different types of headlines that we have, different ways of writing headline. See this one, this number 4, that says, don't make these mistakes. What to look for. This is more powerful than the rest as far as I'm concerned. Don't make these mistakes. So what it means is, oh, if I'm not careful, I may make a mistake and buy the wrong equipment. What are these mistakes? Let me go and read. You want to read it. So do you see why your title should follow and be quite powerful? So these are the things that ChatGPT can help you do. So it does it for you. If you're not satisfied, you can reiterate and say, do it this way, do it that way, or whatever way you want it done. Okay? Now we have done blog posts, right? Now, this is a fresh task. Ignore all previous discussions. So do you see now? What I'm doing is, what I advise is, anytime you are writing something that is not related to each other, we started with fish farming, now we came to medical equipment, now we want to go to something else. They are not related in any way. Go to new charts and do it. But because it's a class and I don't want to be opening several charts, that's why I'm going this way. So what I do is I inform ChatGPT to know that we are doing something else. We are doing something else. So here I said, ignore previous discussions. So it will bring his mind and say, okay, all those things about fish farming, all those things about whatever is not relevant here. I'm getting something fresh. Okay? All right. So let me check another one. So now we want to write social media posts. We want to write social media posts. Now on social media, we have Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, and so many of them. Okay? Now, in writing social media posts, you need to be conscious of the platform you are writing for. The way we write, people consume information on Twitter is different from the way people consume information on Facebook. Also different from the way people consume on LinkedIn and other platforms. So if you move an article from one to another, you may not get the actual response that you will get. Now, the person you want to say, somebody that's on Facebook is also on LinkedIn, is also on Twitter, yes, but they have one particular place that they stay almost all the time. Now, that place, they're already used to that kind of thing, and that's how they consume. If you go on LinkedIn, the way they write on LinkedIn is different from the way they write on Facebook. And of course, even on Twitter, where we have long posts, the way they write there also differs. Even those who write long posts, it also differs. So ChatGPT understands these differences. Now, this understanding of these differences that it has can be used to your advantage when you are writing. Okay? So, I want to write social media posts. We will explore different platforms and how their posts differ from each other. Your responses should align to the platform we are using. Okay? Do you understand? So, yes, I understand. Each social media platform has its own style, audience, and expectation for content. So, I will tailor the post accordingly. Let's get started. What platform do you like to begin with? So, I'll tell it Facebook. We'll be writing posts for, so which of the business are we going with now? Let me, yesterday we did taxation, right? Accounting and taxation. I want to do accounting and taxation. Those of you don't jump here on, please, for accounting and taxation. Okay? So you see, I've guided it now for accounting and taxation. So see what I want to do. I'm teaching a lot of things at the same time. In the academy, I will take each of them as a chunk and teach them. But as I'm doing now, I'm flowing them into each other. So please pay attention and learn from it. There's what is called content calendar. There's what is called series and stuff like that. I won't be able to teach you full content calendar, but I want to teach you something related to content calendar. If you know how to do it, you can also create your own content calendar. So here is it. I want to do a series. So let me say a 14-day series targeted at small business owners. The goal is to, what do you want to do? The goal is to move them to book a consultation for accounting software. The small business owners come from different niches. So you see what I say I want to do, series. Give me topics for this series. So do you see what I said I wanted to do? Give me topics for this series. So you see what it gave us? So here we are. Here's a suggested 14-day series. 14-day series of topics for your Facebook posts targeting small business owners with the goal of encouraging them to book a consultation for accounting software. The first day is importance of accurate accounting for small businesses. Introduce the series and highlight why proper accounting is crucial for business growth and sustainability. Mention the consequences of poor accounting practices. The second day, 5 common accounting mistakes. So do you see now, over the period of 2 weeks, you'll be giving education on accounting, Gradually, as you are getting close to the 14-day which you have set for yourself, you gradually begin to bring them towards your work. So you see, when we got here, day 12, what did it do? How to track expenses effectively with accounting software. Day 12. The next one, day 13, how cloud-based accounting software can benefit your business. Day 14, ready to take control of your business finance, book a consultation. Now, you can even tell ChatGPT that from day 10, you should begin to push them towards booking, readiness for booking for that call. Because that's what he did here. Day 12, he started talking about accounting software. Day 13, he started talking about, said more about it. And day 14, he said, I have you to come and talk with me. So you see, what did he say? He said, this series blends, it offers a blend of educational content, practical advice, and a gentle nudge to book a consultation. Each post gradually builds on the previous one, leading small business owners to see the value of accounting software and the benefit of your consultation. Does this make sense to you guys? Does this make sense to you guys? So as you can see, ChatGPT knows what you want and is giving you what you want. ChatGPT knows what you want and is giving you what you want. So all you need to do now is ask it to write the post. Now that you have 14 days posts, all you just do is you come, day 1. You copy, then go to ChatGPT and paste it and say, write this post. Okay? I'm not giving any context because I've already given you context from before. Let's see what's going to give us. I say, write this post. Let's see what it's going to do for us. So he says something. Welcome to day 1 or day 14. But that's not what I want. At the end, he said, don't let poor accounting this. Stay for more tunes, this. So I'm going to tell it, only me is aware that it is a 14-day series. Of course, if you are doing a series, I want them to know. For example, this program is 3-day program. I already announced to you that I'm going to be a 3-day program. So when we came, I told you day 1. The second day, I said day 2. Today, I'm telling you day 3. You're already aware. But assuming only me want to do that 14-day series, I can just begin to do class. I'll just invite you. Maybe this time around, it's not like a webinar. Maybe on my personal page or even on YouTube or anywhere, I begin to teach something continuously. So I will not tell you it is 14 days. That's what we are doing here. It's me that wants to do 14 days. You don't know whether it's 14 days. All you know is I'm giving you value. All you know is that I'm giving you value. Because sometimes I don't want to preempt some things. I don't want people to know, okay, 14 days, let me read it for 14 days. Someone say, let me read 14 days. Just be giving value. Because you don't want people to know what you're doing. You want to come from the behind and get people to do what you want them to do for you. Okay? So, no need mentioning it in the post. Okay? And you see, it gave us hashtags. What is the purpose of hashtag? It helps it being seen. Okay? So I've corrected it. Let's see what it's going to give us. So you remove that. Oops. So you see what it has done for us. It's the same article, but even this time around, even put more. It increased the distance, the consequence of this. Okay? So this is a form of long form post. I can now tell you to adjust it, make it funny, make it practical, or whatever. All it depends on what you remember. I told us that there are different formats where you can get it to write. Okay? So write it in a fun way. This sounds too boring. That's how I discuss with ChatGPT. Okay? So you see, the first one he wrote. Welcome to day one, this. Accurate this thing. I've corrected it. See this one. Accurate accounting isn't just about keeping track of numbers. It's the backbone of your business's growth and sustainability. Now, let's see this one that says you put some fun in it. The same topic, and he said what? Let's talk about something that doesn't sound super exciting, but is so important for your business accounting. Now, if I'm going to write this post, sometimes I don't put the title. Some other time I put title, depending on what I want to achieve. If I want them to know what is in it, I put title. If I don't want them to preempt it, I will not put title. But let's even say there's no title for this. And he says, let's talk about something that doesn't sound super exciting, but is so important for your business accounting. If you're a business owner, will that attract you? Okay? It is called hook. Now, I won't be able to teach all those things. See, I'm bringing in all those things. I don't want us to stay forever here. It's called hook. When you use the right hook, people will be hooked in. Now, when you are catching fish and you use hook, once the person bites it, what happens? They are hooked in. The same thing you do in your article. Okay? Imagine trying to run a marathon blindfolded. Yeah, that's what it's like trying to grow a business without keeping track of your finances properly. Accurate accounting is the fuel that powers your business forward. So do you see how this one flows? So it is how now everything depends on your audience. It depends on the people you are writing to. What you write to, the way they are will determine what you tell them. So you see how this is different from the other one. This looks to be too long. I can say, can you make the posts shorter? Okay. Excuse me a moment. Right. So you see it has shortened it. So you remove some of those things. Okay, running a business without good accounting is like trying to run a marathon blindfolded. Accurate accounting is your business secret sauce. Here's why it matters. Money clarity, this is short. So you can write long, you can write short. Okay? Now, for this same post, if I want to write on LinkedIn, it's not going to be like this. Let me see. I can say, okay, now let's go to LinkedIn. Okay? I want you to write the same posts for LinkedIn. Remember, we said they have their different format, right? So let's see what it's going to write for LinkedIn. See, accurate accounting is more than just balancing the books. It's the foundation for your business's growth and success. Here's why it's crucial for small business owners. clarity on cash flow, tax efficiency, informed decision making, and neglecting your accounting. Now you see it has come back to proper English language. Why? Because people on LinkedIn are educated, they are professionals, so they like things presented to them in such a manner. That's how they write on LinkedIn. That's how they speak on LinkedIn, and see what he did for us. If it's even the first one, the longer one that it worked on is going to do the same thing for LinkedIn. So do you see, ChatGPT knows each platform and writes appropriately for each platform. Okay? Okay, let's go to Instagram. Can you write for Instagram? Let's say I was going to bring Instagram caption. So let's see what he did for us for Instagram. Instagram is more visual, picture, videos, less text. The importance of accurate accounting for small businesses. You see, accounting equals business success. Here's why it matters. This. You see, short. Aligning to the platform. So that's how you do content marketing. Now, I'm sure you are excited about how these things work, right? You are saying how these things can help you become, how do I put it now? More powerful when it comes to writing content. Okay? All right. So let's do one more. How about Twitter? Make it a thread. I don't want you to just write. Okay, let me just add about Twitter. So let's see what's going to write for Twitter. So see what he wrote for Twitter. Just one thread. All this one he wrote to Twitter is less than 160 characters. It's using the old one, right? But I can say, make it a thread. Then it will write thread 1, thread 2, like that. You see? See what it did. It can even write more. Let me tell you to make it longer. Make it longer. So you see? And it has given us 7 different threads. That is ChatGPT in action. So before we go on, do you have any question? Do you have any questions? Anybody with any question? Any questions? By the way, do we still have people on this call? Because nobody's responding. Let me go in and see. Are you still here? So it doesn't look like I'm the only one that's talking to myself. If you can hear me, just say a word so that we can continue. Does anybody have any question or any clarification you want? YouTube is a little different. So we are going to approach YouTube differently. We are going to approach YouTube differently. Okay? So with YouTube, we are going to end today's session. I'm using my generator and we have been running it for a while now. So let us also rest. I have to go somewhere else to even charge my system and prepare for here. Okay? All right, so we want to go to YouTube, but before we go to YouTube, I want to do a final share again. Let's talk about this. Some of you have not taken action. Well, it's not compulsory, but wouldn't you like to make your life better? Okay? Wouldn't you like to make your life better? I've always said that my desire is not to pressure you into doing anything. My desire is not to pressure you into doing anything, but as it were, I like you to take advantage of what is useful to you. Of course, it's going to be useful to me because you're going to pay me. Well, whether you pay or you don't pay, so far some people have paid. Whether you pay or you don't pay, I still do my business, I still make my sales. Okay? But how will you feel if somebody has medicine that will solve a problem for you, but the person did not give you the opportunity to see the medicine and take and use it? So that's what this is about. Over the years, we have always wanted to do something and change our lives, but we don't know how to go about it. They tell us of New Year resolution, we do New Year resolution, but it doesn't work. They tell us to write goals, we set goals, they don't work. We have plans, we have desires, but they don't work. Do you anytime ask yourself why it doesn't work? Or why you're not getting the result you desire of yourself? And have you also asked, there are some people you see, the things are going on for them proper, as if everything is well set. You see, they've done this, they know what to do, they know what to do, they know what to do, and they know what to do. Have you ever asked, what is the secret behind what they do? My people have this proverb that says, you know my house, but you don't know the house of my friends. What this means is, you can know as much about me, but there are other things that you may not know. So many people are making progress and we don't know how and why they are making progress. And we keep asking God, God, when? God, when? God, when? Sometimes because we are not putting the right thing on ground, that's why we're not getting the result we want. We're not putting the right thing on ground, that's why we're not getting the result we want. So this package was not planned at all. It came to be when I was teaching the goal setting. One, I knew I was not going to finish it in that class, but it's not just enough to even teach you how to make goals without telling you how to implement the goals and put it. So I came up with this plan. And we have this success craft method, which you can use in the achieving your goal. So imagine that now that you have been in this class and you want to take it to the next level. You want to take it to the next level about your life. Wouldn't you want somebody that will guide you step by step by step by step by step to get you to get the result? That's why I'm giving you this offer. It's not compulsory, like I said. People have paid, they're in class. I want to work with 10 people, maximum 20 people. What I want to do is I want to guide them step by step so that they can achieve result. By the end of this year, I want people to say, call my name and say, thank you, Mr. Gabriel, for bringing me into this realization. Now my life is better organized. I'm able to see what result I can get, and I'm able to implement all the things I know and get results with it. That's why I'm offering this to you. I'm taking out time to tell you because I feel it's good for you. But in the long run, the decision lies with you, whether you want it or you don't want it. Mine is to give you the offer, which I have done. So if you're ready, it's 7,500 naira. Some people say it's too high. Well, unfortunately, I'm one of the people that charges very low. Very, very low. In actual fact, the academy, which I'm going to do, 30 days, 56 lessons, I'm charging less than half of what somebody else is charging. But do I care? No. I'm interested in the result more than I'm interested in the money. Will the money help me? By all means, yes. The money will help me. But, I mean, the whole of life is not all about money. It's about giving. Now, whether you join this or you don't join this, it doesn't stop me from doing the things I do. Okay? But what am I saying now? Take advantage of this opportunity to change your life. Have a vision for your life. Set goals that align with those visions. Put up plans that will give you that. We are going to be doing KPIs. We are going to be doing OKRs. We are going to be doing strategic innovatives. We are going to be doing milestones, celebration, a lot of things, which many of you are not aware of some of these things at all. When you come to this class and I put you through and you begin to do it, you have a different perspective about life and business and how to get results. That's what this is meant for. If you want to take it, fine. But if you don't want to take it, no problem. Let me just share with you so that it shouldn't be like somebody has a drug for your medicine ailment and did not bring it out. So that's the message I have for you now. So let's go back to our class and continue where we stopped. All right, we are back. Okay, so let's go on. I told us earlier that when it comes to what's it called? YouTube is completely different. Unlike Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook that you write, unlike those ones that you write, on what's it called? YouTube, you create videos. Now, there are different kinds of videos you create. And I told us earlier that we have what is called faceless videos, which you don't even have to do anything. Then we have this other video which will appear. Then we have several different kinds of videos. Now, faceless videos can be this script showing without even my picture on the side. It's also a faceless video. Okay? I can also show my face. I'm participating. Now, I'm the one presenting. I can also sit and record video. The other two videos that are on this channel, which are part of my past training, they are faceless, but they were presented by myself. However, I can also use technology, artificial intelligence, to create video from beginning to the end without speaking a word of my own. But it will be a video that has words, that has motion and everything in it. But for now, I want to give us guidance on creating your own video, right? Creating your own video, what it will take to create a video. And I still want to stay with this accounting that we talked about. Okay? So, but for this, okay, no, I won't say with the accountant. I want to start afresh. Let me create different things. I want to give you something beyond just YouTube script. I want us to start a YouTube channel, right? So let me go to another person. Somebody asked a question. What is the meaning of ChatGPT? ChatGPT is a chatbot. G is generative. P is pre-trained. T is transformer. Generative, pre-trained, transformer. That's what it is. So we did for fish farming, medical equipment, then tax and accounting. So let me choose one more that we can talk about. Let me go to pastry and event management. So we want to start a YouTube channel for pastry and event management. Okay? So I'm going to ChatGPT. Okay, I want to start a YouTube channel for my business that deals in pastries and event management. Sometimes combination of some businesses find it difficult to even look for something. Pastry is completely different from event management. You are doing two businesses in one. Okay, let's make one business higher than the other one so that we are not dividing ourselves into several different things. What I do is purely training. Okay, all right. So pastry and event management. Okay, want to start this channel, right? I can ask for advice. Okay, I can ask for niches. I can ask for direction. So I'm going to ask, what what area of focus can I choose for my channel? So I'm asking what area. So it's going to give me options of the areas I can choose that will help me. See, now it's going to give me a lot of combinations. Why? Because the business is on two different things. So I'm going to correct it. I just want you to do on one. See, it says event planning with a pastry twist, pastry tutorials for event hosts, event trend and pastry designs, behind the scene event planning and pastry. You see, they are two far different business. Pastry and event planning are not the same. They are not in the same business. So sometimes it makes it difficult for you to want to choose something. So I will now say, please limit it to the pastry side of the business. Give me 10 options. So this is how you come up with an idea for your what's it called? Business, your YouTube channel. Anybody that you see is doing YouTube channel, most of the people that are very serious and intentional about it from the very beginning chose where they want. Okay, chose where they want. Now, some people come and they'll just say about everything. Why is it important for you to choose a particular niche? So that your message is focused. See what we did earlier. When you talk about pastry, there's no relationship between pastry itself and event management, even though pastries are used in events. So by the time you now combine, today you want to talk about something related to pastry, tomorrow you want to talk about event management like that. So there's a need for you to narrow it and choose one area. Even if you know everything, choose one area. Subsequently, you can go into other things and bring other things in. Okay. So see option you gave us: cake decorating the tutorials, pastry recipes, and so on. Hold on 1 second, please. Gas. Just for fit to go. Right. Please just give me a moment to sort out a few things. One minute, please. I apologize, please. All right, let's go on. So these are specific areas, and I advise people to do this. Or even if you want to do pastry on loan, you can take the pastry on its own and do your what's it called? Channel on it. Okay. But I want us to be very specific. So let's look which one are we going to talk about. LD pastries and cakes, pastry tips and hacks. Let me go with this one. Pastry. So let me copy it. So if you want to create your own channel, this is how to go about it. Okay. So I choose this area. Okay. Now, every channel has a name. Okay. So give me unique name ideas for my channel. So you see, coming up with a channel will not be difficult. You don't have to begin to think, combine this, combine that. You say, give me options, and it's going to give you several options that you can choose from. So here we are. Pastry Pro Hacks, Sweet Secret Baking, The Pastry Wizard, Bake Smart with maybe Gabriel, in case I'm the one making it, The Dough Whisperer, Frosting and Flour Tips, Bake Like a Pro, Easy Pastry Perfection, and so on. Now, there's no hard and fast rule about the name of your channel. You can even use your name. I can be Gabriel Modu. This my channel, which is AI Business Mindset. That was not the name I actually called it the first time. I was still brainstorming, and I now saw this and now combined it, and that's how I came to AI Business Mindset. It wasn't like that before. Okay. In actual fact, you a name. I was writing the name of the channel, because they used to give you URL. That's when I now put AI Business Mind, and I said, come on, let's make it Business Mindset. So I now came to ChatGPT and refined it. So I can as well use my name, Gabriel Gambomodu, and all I talk about is AI. I don't have to put it in the name of my channel. Okay? All right. So, and there's something else I'm trying to do about this, my channel. Even though I'm teaching AI, I want to channel this AI to people above 40. There's a reason for that. I've done my research. Of course, if I'm teaching people above 40, you that is less than 40 doesn't mean that you won't benefit from it, because what I'm teaching goes around everybody. Okay? So what am I trying to drive at? You can decide on any how you want to go about it. Okay? So these are the options. Don't spend 1 year looking for a name. It doesn't matter. Don't spend 1 year looking for a name. Okay? Choose one and go with it. Tomorrow, if you are tired, you can change it. Okay? That's how this thing is. So let's say we have chosen Sweet Secret Baking. I don't know. I just like it. Okay? So I'll come to it and say, I choose this. Is it I choose or I chose? I don't know. Now, every video, all right, every channel has a description. Every channel has a description. This is my channel. Okay? You see, this is my name, the AI Business Mindset. Okay? If I click on this name, and we come here, this more, you see the description of this. You see? By the way, who helped me with this one? I'm sure you can guess it. ChatGPT. When you read it, it's very clear. ChatGPT knows how all these things we're talking about. ChatGPT is knowledgeable about them and know. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing the screen. Sorry, let me show you again. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me just pick the whole of the screen so that we don't have to be going up and down like that again. All right, entire screen. Okay. Good. So here we are. Sorry. So let's go back. Okay. So I was telling us, see, the AI Business Mindset. That's the name of my channel. That's the name of my channel. And of course, when you go back, let's go back to where we are. When you go to any video, it's always there. You see the title of, we're going to get this one down. The title of the video, then you are going to see the name of the video, you are going to see the profile picture, then of course, this is the description of the video. But now when we click on the stage which we are, when you click on this, it takes you to the channel details, then you see more. When I click on this more, you see the description of this channel. It says, welcome to the AI Business Mindset. your go-to channel for mastering the art of using AI to grow your business faster, smoother, and more efficiently. You see? So when you come to this place and you read this, it will make sense to you and say, oh, okay, this channel, this is what it's about. Okay? Good. So what we're asking now is ChatGPT should teach us, or rather, create a description for us. So we'll go back to ChatGPT and we'll say, okay, I've told them what I chose. Say, write a powerful description for my channel. Now, if there's anything else I want to include in this description, I will tell ChatGPT about it. Okay? If I want to include something, I will tell ChatGPT about it so that it will include it in it. Now, and that's why I said when ChatGPT gives you information, you don't just stop there. You don't just stop there. You also modify it, read through it, and see if it aligns with what you want. So I'm asking for description. ChatGPT will go ahead and create a description for my channel. So see, welcome to Sweet Secret Baking, your ultimate destination for mastering the art of pastry making. Whether you are a beginner, eager to learn the basic, or an experienced baker, this. If I want something, I can say, include bullet points. This takes us to formats. Remember when we talk about our structure? Formats. I said include PowerPoint. So you see, bullet point. So it has created it, and what you find on Sweet Secret Baking, and it brings this. You just copy this one and paste it there, and it's good to go. Okay. Now, if I still want to do something, I can say make it SEO optimized. Why do I want it SEO optimized? So that when they are searching, they can easily find me. Now it's going to look for keywords and put the right keywords there. So you see, now let's see this thing in action. See here, what did he say? What you will find here, step-by-step tutorials for creating beautiful cake, pro tips for this and this and this. But when I said SEO optimized, what did you do? Cake decorating tutorials. Somebody will come to YouTube and search cake decorating tutorials. It will not tell how step-by-step on how to do cake. It will just say cake decorating tutorials. My way, this channel will appear. Baking tips and tricks, creative pastry decoration. So you see what ChatGPT has done. It has increased the capacity of your post. This is also generation of content for your what's it called? For your channel, or content generation, which we are talking about generally. Okay, so here we go. Now let's go back to my channel. Now we have my channel. We need this picture. We need this one. You can get AI to create it for you, or you can. I can't use it here because I've left the 4.0, so I cannot get it to create this thing for me. But there are other things you can use, Canva and the rest. Okay, it's beyond this class. Sorry. Okay. Then the next thing is videos on my channel. Okay, videos on my channel. So now that my channel is ready, I've created my channel. What do I need now? I need videos. Okay, so I can now say, give me 10 powerful video ideas. Now, if I say video ideas, it's going to give me different types of videos. So let's see. Because sometimes I give you the video idea or give you topics. So this is an idea of the kind of video I can make. But I can now say, give me, I still want to say this optimized. Give me SEO optimized topics for these videos. Now, when we say SEO optimized, SEO means search engine optimization. So what we are saying is people come on search engine, and YouTube is also a search engine to search for things. When they type something, what the search engine does is goes through all the records as search, and come up with the ones that are almost related to that thing the person is searching for. So if your topics are SEO optimized, then it will be part of what will appear when anything related to your topic is searched for on YouTube. So let's see what he gave us. So see the first one, it says, mastering the perfect cake layers. Learn the secrets to baking evenly risen, fluffy cake layers every time. But see what he gave us. How to bake perfect cake layers. Tips for moist and fluffy cake. Now, people can come and say how to bake. They can search for how to bake. How to bake perfect cake layers. How to bake cake layers. Any of those that they search for, your own will appear. Somebody can come and say, tips for moist and fluffy cake. Your own also will appear. So do you see how these things go? How about this? How to make smooth professional icing, buttercream, and fondant techniques. So you see all the different things it's giving us. Now, this is more powerful. This is more powerful. See this, this one. The actual name of this video is not what's the ChatGPT, a quick overview of AI tools everybody's talking about, or how to sign up for ChatGPT, your step-by-step guide. No, it was reading something else. But when I was coming to write, I told ChatGPT to give me this SEO optimized, and this is what he gave me, and this is what I put. When people are searching for what is ChatGPT or a quick overview or AI tool, everything, my video has a chance of appearing. So SEO increases the chance of your video appearing in the search engine. Okay, good. So let's go back to ChatGPT. Now we have our what's it called? Topic ready. What do we want to do next? So let's say we want to do this one. No, let me do this one. This, let me see that. Okay, no problem. Let's go with this one. Copy. Now, when you are writing a post, you write normal posts. But for video, you don't write post. You write what is called script. S-C-R-I-P-T. Script. You write a script. So the script is what you are going to say. If, for example, this video I'm doing with a script, I'll be saying the things I've already written before now. Okay? Like I did a video this afternoon. I'm actually supposed to be in a class right now as a student. But unfortunately, because of this class, I kept that. I'll watch the replay of that one. The one of yesterday, I've never watched it. Okay. But they gave us an assignment and they gave us a script. And we're supposed to use the script, although I modified the script. Now, everything I'm going to say will align with that. But you see, this class I'm doing is a single take. It's not a script. So I'm saying the things as they come. But when you are doing videos, you need script. Even if you are not going to read it verbatim, you want something that will be a guide for you. Okay? So actors, they read script. All those acting you see people doing, they are script. In part of the script is also what you need to do at different times. When to appear, when to show this picture, when to stop, when to cough, when to do all those things. Those are scripts. And ChatGPT can create scripts for you. Okay? So I can say, write a script for a 10 minutes video on the topic so I pasted the topic. I'm asking it to write a script for me. Now, see what ChatGPT will do for us. So here's the script. So see what it started with. Intro. Opening shot. A beautifully decorated cake with soft, fluffy layer. What he's saying is that is the first thing you should show. Show, for the opening, show a beautifully decorated cake with soft, fluffy layer. What is your topic? How to bake perfect cake layers. Tips for moist, fluffy cake. So do you see it? Then it started. It says, welcome to Sweet's Secret Baking. In today's video, I'm going to share with you my top tips for baking the perfect cake layers that are not only moist, but also light and fluffy. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced cake baker, this tip will ensure your cake come out looking, tasting like they were made by a pro. So let's dive in. The script now says what? Tip 1. use room temperature ingredient. Come to a shot of room temperature ingredient, eggs, butter, and milk. Then you, the host, what you will now say, you say, first tip, always use room temperature ingredient. This is key to achieving a smooth, you see, all the things you are supposed to say, ChatGPT has told you all the things. Remember when you wrote an article for us, everything in that article was what you are supposed to say if you are writing it yourself. The same thing with this script. So it's giving you what you should say. Okay? And say. The second one, tip. Next tip, measuring your ingredient accurately. Then see the last third one. This how it goes through until we get to the end. So he's giving us 8 tips. Now he said, once the last one in a bonus tip. Okay, yes, a bonus tip. If you want extra moisture, brush your cake layers with a simple syrup or flavor syrup before frosting. This helps lock in moisture and gives your cake a little extra flavor. So do you see? This is the conclusion. Cut to a finished, beautifully frosted cake, maybe a different one, perfect layer inside. Okay, see, and there you have it. Perfect cake layers that are moist, fluffy every time. Remember, baking is all about attention to detail. And with these tips, you'll be able to bake cake that are both delicious and visually stunning. Thank you so much for watching. If you found these tips helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of Sweet Secret Baking. Leave me a comment below with your favorite cake flavor or any baking tips you would like to learn. See you in the next video. And we have outro. You see, this is a script that ChatGPT has created for us. This is a tip that ChatGPT has created for us. Now, for any video, you can create this for you. Even if it's 1 hour video, all you need to do is just break it into smaller bits and be adding it and be adding it. Then later you can create a long video that covers everything. So you see, ChatGPT has helped us with our video. I helped us with the script. So you go through this script and you can, as you present, of course, you're not reading it directly, you are presenting. And I say, okay, welcome to Sweet, what was the name of the, see? I can't remember again. Sweet Secret Baking. My name is Gabriel Gombo Umadu, and I'm your chief baker in this program. So today, I want to talk about how to bake layer this. And I'm going to share my top tips for this. And I begin to say all those things. Of course, I'm going to be stopping, make it flow. Now, when I'm editing, all those places say put fresh cake, I'll put fresh cake. All those places say cut cake, room temperature, eggs, and all those things, I'll put the pictures. At the end of the day, you see a video that I am teaching, but it's not me showing all the time. I show a part of me, I show cake, I show egg, I show oven, I show different things like that. That's the editing. And all those things were suggested. See here, brushing simple syrup up onto a cake. See here, cut to a cooling the cake layer on a wire rack. See, insert toothpick into the cake and check for doneness and like that. All those things he said you should do, you get the free picture, photos, or free videos and add it to your video. You show, you appear like that, and you have your video. So you see how ChatGPT can help you with your video. Now you can copy this script. There's another tool altogether. You copy this script, put it in the tool, and it will create the video for you without you saying a word. It will create a voice, it will create a video. But unfortunately, we can't teach it in this class. Otherwise, none of us will go from here. Okay? So that's our video. Our video is ready. So it's similar to this. Let's go back to. Okay? Now let's see it. Now, from what we have done, we have our title of our video, of our channel. We have the description of our channel. We have the title of our article. Or that's the article of our video. Now, what is left now is this description. You need to have the description for every video. You should put the description and also ensure that it is SEO optimized. SEO means search engine optimization. What does it mean? When you go to Google and you are looking for something, what do? You search for what you are looking for. So maybe you are looking for cake tutorials. You can say cake tutorials. Or like this, our article, you can search for how to bake fluffy cakes, how to bake moist cake. What are those things that people will use to search on search engine? Now you want to include those words in your this thing. You want to include it in your topic. You want to include it in your description. You want to also make it part of your hashtag so that when they are searching, this search engine will come and pick. It will come and pick your video and make it appear to those people. That is search engine optimization. So we have done all those things. What is left for us now is to write description. That's the last thing we are going to do. Okay, you use the same thing for Reels. This is a method we are talking about for Reels, creating script for TikTok and all those things. You can do them. Okay, so now we'll now say write a SEO optimized description for this video, and it will go ahead and write it for us. So you see what it has done for us? It has written this thing for us. You see how to bake moist, this importance of room temperature and the rest. This is what you will learn. If I don't want this to appear, I can just remove it so that it doesn't look like everything inside is what is writing in the description. Okay? The show can be long, it can be short, it doesn't matter. I can even tell it if I'm not too comfortable. That's something I've not taught you so far. If it gives you something you don't like, you can say it to write. You can say another version. So it will rewrite it again. You can always get it to rewrite for you. Okay? So it has written another version for me. Okay? So that is ChatGPT working on our behalf. Right? Does this make any sense? Do you have any question? I didn't intend us to stay this long, but here we are. We have stayed over 2 hours. So it's time for us to close, isn't it? Madam wanted us to talk on pharmacy. No problem. We can do pharmacy in the main class. When we do AI Mastery Academy. Okay? We can do anything. We can talk about anything. The same method we are going to use, whether pharmacy, accounting, baking, or whatever it is. All right. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. It was quite an educative and useful this thing for us. Okay. So thank you very much. Thank you for joining this class. I'm happy that you gain value from it. So if you have any question you want to ask, please ask us in the group and I will respond to all your questions. I am teaching this class of my own volition. So there's somebody else that is saying some rash words. I've blocked the person. You will not hear what I'm saying. So you guys will not see it. If you want to learn everything, pay for the class. Sorry, guys, I'm ranting. I don't want to rant. So have a beautiful night rest. Sorry, people are going to watch this, so I don't want to go beyond what you have said. Somebody says, I'm interested in AI video. Yes, we are going to teach AI video in the academy. I've spent 2 hours teaching this class. I think I've done something good for humanity. On the first day, we did 2 hours, about 33 minutes. The second day, we did 1 hour, 40 something minutes. Today, we did 2 hours plus. I think we have done something substantial. I wish I can be doing it all day. Imagine that it's a salary work now. Somebody is paying me salary. Okay, I will keep doing it. But it's not possible for me to teach for free all the time. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. From time to time, I'll be teaching some of these things for free. But if you want to gain these skills, and of course, nobody will teach you all those things for free, 100%. If you want to get those extra skill, I told us of the 56 different lessons, you can join the academy. Academy will be affordable. I'm going to announce it in the group, okay? And I also want to propose something in the group. I'll ask if you guys want it. Should we be doing this one from time to time so that you can be learning, or you don't want it, so that we know that we have done these 3 days, all of us go and rest, and that's all. But whichever way, we'll discuss in the group and we'll learn more things, okay? I'll be putting the link to this, to the 2 programs, the Strategy Success Mapping Workshop, as well as the AI Mastery Academy, in the description much later when I did the description, so that those who are watching the replay and want to get this can join and get the benefit of all this. Every of my classes are recorded, whether paid or free, they are recorded and they are available. Even if you don't meet the class when it is going on, you'll still see it available. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. We'll call it a day.